Saigon. Despite bombing going around us and the runway being destroyed, my family and I were rescued by helicopter and later landed on this beautiful ship, the USS Midway. We continued our journey just like many refugees to the Philippines, to Guam, and finally Camp Pendleton, where we were blessed to be sponsored by members of Grace Lutheran Church in El Centro, California. We were the first Vietnamese family in El Centro, California. I don't think a lot of us know where El Centro, do we know where El Centro, California is? Yeah. So come Labor Day weekend of 1975, we arrived at our new home with nothing but hope. We were the first Vietnamese family in El Centro, and I had to learn to speak English. Vietnamese was my first language. In '79, we moved to Orange County. I attended public school, worked hard, dreamed big, and was blessed to become the first Vietnamese American elected clerk recorder in the United States. My journey is not just mine. It belongs to every refugee who dared to believe in a better tomorrow, and to every American who opened their hearts to strangers like us and me. Today, I honor this ship, its brave crew, the spirit of America that turned fear into opportunity and dreams into reality. I want to thank all the soldiers who sacrificed their lives for our freedom. Thank you to the USS Midway Admiral Captain Larry Chamber, Air Boss Vern Jumper, John Hackett, and all your team that are here. Can I get you guys all to please stand up and give them a big, they are our heroes, that's why we're here. (3,073 refugees were rescued on the ship. I slept on the lower deck. Vern Jumper said I slept on bubble wrap. I'm not sure if that was true, Captain, but we are forever grateful. One last thing I want to say. My grandparents, who are no longer here with us, they were rescued on the USS Midway. I know they are looking down on us. Thank you. Thank you. God bless America. Thank you.
Thank you, Hugh. Next we have Stephanie Din, one of our refugees who is now actually a docent right here on the ship. So if you find out when she's giving her tours, you can take a USS Midway Museum tour with Miss Stephanie Din.
Hi there. In April 1975, the USS Midway rescued my family from the communist regime that invaded my homeland of Vietnam. I am now a USS Midway volunteer. It is my way, it's a small way to pay back what the ship did for my family. I was 15 when I arrived in America. I spoke English not very well. I had to make my way. I have those tough experiences. I love America. This place creates opportunity, and it does. I think in every immigrant, you will find a deep opportunities. They are a deep optimism, and you will find deep resilience. We are an intense hard worker. 50 years on, I'm here today to express my heartfelt gratitude for the service our American veterans gave in our name, so that 50 years from now, generations yet unborn will see those names engraved on the national memorial. They will know what the servicemen has endured and what it did for our nation. I also would like to acknowledge the significant loss of life experienced by people of Vietnam. It has been a very long journey for me. The people that I have met, the love I have experienced, I should keep on being grateful. Echo Chamber, Air Boss, James Jumper, without you, we wouldn't be here today. Thank you for saving our lives.
Thank you, Stephanie. And finally, Ms. Tu Mai Din is here with an incredible amount of her family. Tu Mai and I met as a coincidence. She was here looking at one of the exhibits on the hangar bay when I realized that she was in the boat that was rescued by the USS Midway in 1975.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Tu Mai. Thank you for allowing me to speak on behalf of my entire family who are with me here today. On April 30th, 1975, my father took a leap of faith and gathered my family along with our friends and neighbors for a total of 89 of us onto a fishing boat, leaving everything behind in search of freedom. I was 17 years old at this time. We drifted in the middle of the open ocean for 4 days, just when all hopes were lost. We were fortunate enough to be rescued by USS Midway 41. We spent 11 days aboard the Midway, and the kindness we were shown is something my family and I will never forget. We each have our own bed, and we were given 3 meals a day. Words cannot express our gratitude for the sacrifice they made to make sure we were possible. For us, this is a reminder of generosity at this hour. Thank you to the U.S. government, the American people, and especially to Admiral Larry Chamber, Commander Vern Jumper, and the crew of the USS Midway. Your kindness gives us the opportunity to build new lives, achieve success, create new memories, and live life with freedom. In the last 15 years, my family has grown from 11 members, my grandmother, my parents, and 8 brothers and sisters, into a thriving family of 58, spanning 5 generations. Today, we are all happy, healthy, and living fulfilling lives, and all contributing to this great nation. Once again, from the bottom of our hearts, thank you, Admiral Chamber, and the entire crew. Without your courage, kindness, and generosity, we would not be here today. And to show our love and appreciation, here is a small token of gratitude from our family to yours.
And while they are bringing flowers, I would like the crew of the USS Midway to understand the ripple effect of the people you save. Can I have everyone who was rescued by the Midway and their families please rise so that our sailors understand all the impact that they caused.
Can I have a commander, board member come to the stage, please?
That's a lot of people that you saved. Thank you so much. Let's take a moment to take the pictures we need to, because these three men, it's rare to get them all together. Let's give them a round of applause. And finally, the last part of this section of the program is Thui, and I'm Thui, and Chị Kim Trang have a special gift from the Vietnamese community.
Yes, on behalf of Vietnamese Refugee and Vietnamese Heritage Museum, as a token ring, and first, I would like Chị Kim Trang to read the content in the plaque.
In recognition of outstanding commitment and dedication, we proudly present this award to Admiral Lawrence Chambers in deep gratitude for your unwavering dedication and compassionate efforts in rescuing Vietnamese refugees. Your courage, generosity, and steadfast support have profoundly impacted countless lives, leaving an enduring legacy of hope, humanity, and freedom. Garter Grove, April 27, 2025.
Thank you, Chị Kim Trang and Thui. Let's get some final photos, and that concludes part one of our program. We will take a very brief intermission and promptly begin part two in 5 minutes.
Thank you. There will be a brief intermission. Xin cảm ơn quý vị. Chúng ta sẽ tạm nghỉ trong giây lát.
Trời ơi.